Hi, everybody. I'm Kelly Hogan. Welcome back to my Zero Carb Life. So, I set up a Zoom meeting today and I just said, if anybody wants to come, tell me about how Carnivore is going for them. You can. And here came Janet. Hi, Janet.
Kelly.
So, Janet just told me that she is day 72. Is that right? Day
Yep.
72 of Carnivore. And I said, well, tell me, how'd you get here? And what brought you here? And what have you experienced during this time?
Well, what brought me here was my boyfriend was watching on YouTube and you were on that episode. And after watching that, he said he thought he found something that would help with my fibromyalgia symptoms.
Okay.
And so I'm all about bacon and meat, and I'm not a veggie person, so that was right on board with that. And we started it, and we did it for quite a while. We both lost 40 pounds, and
Oh,
then we went into wedding season
okay.
and excuse season. We made it through the holidays, but then we had 4 or 5 weddings, and life just got in there. And we got off track.
Yes.
We got back from vacation in mid-May this year, and just looked at each other and said, we've gained back 30 of our 40,
Mm.
and we know how to be healthy. We know how to lose weight. We know what makes us feel good, and we're going to do it. So we got rid of everything in the house. We bought a cow. He's down in the freezer. She is down in the freezer right now. And we have a butcher shop nearby that does our bacon. So every couple of weeks we get 30 pounds of bacon. and
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
they go, 30 pounds? Yes, 30 pounds of bacon. And we have some probably every day. And we started 72 days ago. I am down 27.
Congrats.
So a few more pounds and I'm down all the 40 that I had gained or that I had lost in the first place. I feel my fibro symptoms are gone. I
When
don't
you say
have my,
gone, do you really
they're
mean
gone,
gone?
gone. I don't have any of the joint pain that I had before. Um, all the arthritis they said I had is gone. No migraines. I am sleeping about 7 hours a night, which is a lot for me.
Yes.
I wake up awake rather than, I want to hit a snooze button and go back to bed.
Yes.
Um, so from the fibro standpoint, it's like I don't have it, like it's gone, which is amazing.
It
That in and of
is.
itself would be worth giving up the. My coworker, she says, I don't think I could give up chips and salsa and Mexican food. I'm like, well, I can have Mexican seasonings and I can have, my version.
Yes.
I just bought the egg life wraps and made tacos out of that. That's kind of a process to learn.
Right.
Um,
Do you
but
heat yours up? Do you heat up those egg white
I
rolls?
did heat mine up. But I want to try it, and I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know anybody that's done it. I want to fry it in butter and see if I can crisp it up.
It'll work. I've even
You
air
think?
fried them. Yes, they'll crisp up.
Oh, all
Yeah.
right. Maybe I'll throw them in the air. Yeah, that air fryer was the best thing I ever did.
Oh, my word. Me too. I just
Bacon in
saw.
12 minutes.
Yes, I just saw one of our group members said my first air fryer arrives tomorrow, and I thought your life is about to begin,
It's going to
sister.
change. Yes, it's going to change.
You'd
Um,
think we were air fryer salespeople.
yeah,
I've never been paid a penny for any sale of any air fryer, but
yeah.
they are. I don't know how anybody's carnivore without one unless
Right.
you're just a grill master. And
Well, we grill a lot,
yeah,
but that air fryer is. I use it every day.
me
Every
too.
day.
I have two of them I use every day.
Yeah, I'm not that bad.
Well, it's partly,
No,
I've got uh, enough kids here in the house that everything won't fit into one. So
sure.
it's like, if you're cooking a steak for 7 to 8 minutes or four burger patties, they don't all fit. And then it's like, okay, well, now we have to wait for a whole nother round.
Yep.
Double basket, baby.
Double batch. Yep.
I grew up with a lady who was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, just pain, unexplained, unanswered, everyday fatigue
Yep.
and pain. And
Yes.
that was just kind of your life. Like there's no
Every
answer
day.
every day.
Every day. You look at my arm and I'd be like, got a bruise. It felt like I was bruised or and I had muscle cramps. Oh my God, the muscle cramps. And leg spasms and none of it. But the pain was like a constant, and it got to a point where you're just used to it. Like, so it wasn't like, you didn't have a bad day or a good day, you just had a day. Um, and I would say probably day 8 or 9
Yes.
was like where I sat down and then sit down on the couch, get your book, and you're like, wait a minute, my back doesn't hurt, my neck doesn't hurt, my ears don't hurt, my head hurt, like my hair hurt, and you would just feel so tired all the time. I'd get home from work and be so tired, and not anymore.
Like your scalp and hair even used to hurt?
Yeah, it's like you just kind of like rub your own head because it hurt. Everything hurt.
Oh,
And now none of it. I don't take, I'm on no medications of any kind. I didn't take pain medicine for it. I took Advil or ibuprofen, whatever. I don't take any of that. I haven't taken that since I started. So
Janet.
it's that alone was worth, not having chips and salsa.
It, isn't that the truth? I have
You
been
know?
told so many times by people, it must be hard not to have cake at the birthday party. And I'm like, yes, kind of. It was way harder to have all of the issues that we used to have. Like,
Yep.
okay, so tonight our family, my daughter Annie and I made an oopsie cake, which is just
Okay.
eggs, cream cheese, and heavy cream, no sweeteners at all. If the only cake I ever eat for the rest of my life is oopsie cake, I will be one happy little queen because I don't
Yep.
hurt while I eat it. And it's my tastes have changed. It's become
Yeah.
absolutely delicious.
hmm
No sweeteners needed. Hey, I
Well,
have
and I feel like the food tastes good for what, 20 minutes you're eating dinner,
yeah.
and then 6 days, I'm in pain for 6 days until I clean it out again. It's not worth it.
Oh,
This is so
absolutely.
much better.
Right. You get a few, maybe 20. Let's be generous and say
hmm
20 happy minutes with your food. And then you're right back to whatever problem there was before.
Yep.
Miserable. Are you
And
able
that's
to
right.
have dairy? Some people say that they can't.
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
I can have, and I'm not a big dairy fan. Like egg, I'm from Wisconsin, so cheese,
okay.
and everything. So I do like cheese. I'll have cheese curds or cheese string cheese, slices of cheese on my burger. I don't drink coffee, so I don't need the creamer. I do have heavy cream in my fridge right now because I've got my recipe for cloud bread,
Cloudy's bread.
and I've
Yes.
got the oopsie cake recipe, so I've got that in my fridge right now to make some whipped cream. But I really don't like. I'm not. I know I don't miss. I never drank milk. I never had. That's just not my thing. And at work, we have a supply cabinet, and in there are all the snacks that get stocked on airplanes. And we would always walk over there and grab a bag of peanut M&Ms. And the thought of that now, I'm like, oh, I just can't. It was plastic. It was like chewing on plastic.
Right.
Um, so now it's got one ingredient. I'm eating it. Two ingredients. I'm not eating it.
Yeah. Unless it's a fried egg on top of the steak. They're
Right.
like,
On top of
great.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. The egg
Yeah.
was cooked in butter. I'm in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
72 days. To me, that
72
feels,
days and 27 pounds.
that is, that's a really
Amazing.
great pace.
I found so much in our group. I do the Monday group, the
Yes.
Monday night group. And this week I did June, July, now I'm doing August. And the support in that group and the ideas that people give you or the support that they give you is just so huge. So huge. That's been a big part of, I think, my success in this.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Did you do you track food and did you use the TDEE or are you
I
currently
did.
just eating meat?
I'm When I first started doing the tracker, I did not like it because but now I am thrilled to fill in my little boxes.
Yes.
Um, and I track all my meals. So I have my 5 or 6 things I want to do every day that
Yep.
I fill in my box for, and I do it every day. I missed July 4th. Um, and then I did the TDEE, and it said I should be like 1,500 calories a day.
Okay.
I am usually at between 11 and 12 a day. And
Okay.
it's not that I'm restricting myself. I'm just then it's like I just can't eat anymore today.
Really?
So yeah, so there have been days where I've had to add, like, I'll just add butter to something just to
Okay.
get the fat and the calories added. But otherwise, it's like I got to do something. So I'm going to make some whipped cream, and I'll have a cup of whipped cream, you know,
Yeah.
to get to hit my calories. But I do track, and I do an app, and it's not that I'm tracking because I don't want to go over.
Yes.
I'm doing it because I don't want to stay too far under. And
Yes.
I'm a creature of habit. So my breakfast is almost always the same: 5 eggs with a meat protein, sometimes cheese, and then dinner is whatever we make. But if I don't track, I know I won't eat enough. So Because when I haven't tracked and I've gone back and said, okay, yesterday I had this, I'm at 900 calories, and
Oh,
that's not enough.
right.
So when I track, I'm at like 1150, 1250 in there. So I'm in a comfortable range, and everything's still working. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Yes.
Um, and I also probably have to redo my TDEE, because I haven't done it since I started.
Oh, okay.
So my calories have probably changed,
Yes.
um, for my process, but I'm eating anything I want. If it's in the fridge, I can have it,
That is
you
so
know?
cool. Also, when it
Yep.
comes to people redoing their TDEE, it is true that so total daily energy expenditure calculator. I know I've said that a lot, but I'll still get asked. As somebody's weight comes down, then their recommended calories comes down and people will say, well, how often should we do it? Well, in your case, like it's still working. So I would never want somebody to eat less just because the calculator said so. So I would encourage you to just keep doing what you're
Where's
doing.
that?
Yeah, and if
Hmm.
you ever did get stalled, you might go and redo it and say, "Oh, well, I'm a smaller person now, so I do likely need a little less fuel." But I'm always aiming for somebody to have the most nourishment they can get and
Hmm.
still get positive results. And it sounds like that's what you're doing.
Yeah, for sure. And my next project on me is to give up the diet soda.
Okay.
And I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I need it. I need it right now. But I've scaled back and I'm working on cutting that out. We cut the alcohol out. So
Nice.
that's been good. There's it's just the I feel like the more stuff I get rid of, better I feel.
Yeah.
Um, and my skin is healthier. Hot flashes aren't as bad or as often.
Oh,
Um, everything that, like, I'm 55, so it's like everything that 55-year-olds complain about, I can't complain about anymore.
that's
It's not
amazing.
there, which I think is
Yes.
pretty cool.
It
And
is cool.
and and I didn't change anything really because I already ate all the stuff I'm eating. I just cut out the junk
Yes.
and I kept the good stuff. So I didn't have to add stuff I don't want to eat. I'm not eating sardines. I don't care what you say.
That's
Um,
fine by me,
and
baby.
that so it's not like I feel like I had to eat stuff I wouldn't eat, like the cabbage soup thing or the what, add stuff that is just not me to eat. I'm eating stuff I want to eat. And if I don't want to eat turkey, I don't have to have turkey. I can have pork. If I don't want pork, I can have beef. I can have any protein meat I want. So I'm not missing out.
No.
I didn't cut anything important.
Yeah. I love that you mentioned when Mexican food, if you go to a Mexican restaurant, I love the meat at a Mexican restaurant.
Yep.
The seasoning, you can also obviously recreate that at home. There are some really clean seasonings that make it taste like fajita meat or taco
Hmm.
meat. So good. A little sour cream,
Yep.
some sprinkled cheese on top or shredded cheese.
Yep.
Put it in an egg life wrap. Oh my word, we are not
Yep.
suffering. That's what we're saying
Nope.
here, folks. We are not suffering. Today, I had 5 fried eggs for breakfast, just like you said. That's 30 grams of protein, which is why some of us aim for that 5 eggs for breakfast to get right out of the gate, get that 30 grams of protein. For lunch today, I had New York strip steak from the air fryer. Yep. I have the Tastee Airfryer, which goes up to 450 degrees. So I just did it. It wasn't a thick steak. I mean, it was a nice normal steak, but I just did it for 6 minutes. It wasn't frozen, just from the fridge. And then tonight, I had a little bit of the oopsie cake, but then 9 ounces of the carnivore ice cream.
Yep.
I'm eating steak, ice cream, and buttery fried eggs,
Yep.
and people say this can't be sustainable. I'm like, I'll do this till the day I die
Want to bet?
with a smile. That's right. Want to bet?
Yep.
With a smile on my face. And you seem like even just a few months in, like this is easy.
And I would say, like, when you first started, it's hard because people around you, you haven't got your defenses or your responses back to people.
Yes.
Um, and we went out on a ride last weekend with a bunch of friends to a breakfast place, and it was a beautiful big old 5 egg omelet with bacon in it, and they brought it with American fries, and I wanted to, I wanted to eat those so bad, and
Yeah.
I swear I heard you say, "How are you going to feel about that tomorrow?" And and I said, I will feel like crap tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I handed the waitress my plate. And I said, please take this. And I didn't have one.
Oh,
And when we were leaving, I'm like, I don't regret not having it.
no.
I didn't regret, going, I don't need those.
Right.
I would have regretted eating them. It's getting easier as I go because I'm creating my habits.
Yeah.
And I have my support system in the Facebook group and the Monday night group, and then my boyfriend's doing it. So it's easier when somebody's with you.
It
Um,
is.
but 70 days in, what's the next 70 days look like?
Yeah. I can't wait to be
You
there
know,
and see it.
you're gonna be there. You're
I
gonna be
love
there.
your updates and I
Yeah.
love seeing you on the Zoom call and I love that you volunteered. Y'all, Janet said, I haven't been doing this all that long and I don't have any huge miraculous story, but I bet there are a lot of you watching right now and it would be miraculous if you didn't wake up in pain. It would be miraculous if you could hand back a plate of fries and not feel sad. It would feel miraculous to be able to eat meat and just enjoy your day and feel good. I haven't been in pain in a very long time, Janet. I've been doing this now a long time, but I was miserable just long enough. It was really about 5 bad years before I started carnivore in my 20s. So that's been a little bit. And it was so bad, though, that even now, 20 years later, I will still be walking through the parking lot from the grocery store and think nothing hurts. Just nothing hurts. That's miraculous. So
It is.
I'm thrilled for you. I know you
Thank
are
you.
excited, and I'm so thankful that you came to share even in these earlier days. And I hope you'll come back and share
Yep,
again in the future. So
I
congrats on
will.
the first 72 days. And thank you for being here today. If any of you watching would like to join Janet and I and the rest of the team, we've got tools like the handbook, the TDEE, the Facebook page for those that want to use those things. We've got intuitive eaters who just eat meat and are there for community support. We have 4 live meetings per month and then daily support on the Facebook page for those that want to join it. So thanks for being part of that, Janet. And I'll see you
Thank you.
Monday.
Yes, you will.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. You're a natural. Do you have a channel or something?
I told you I could talk for 30 minutes.
That was way better than I expected.